Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, I want to make a case for why you should not buy Polkadot, you stupid idiot. Okay, let me back up for a second. I am not nearly as bullish as a lot of people are on Polkadot, and I think I can make a case for it in this video, but I will fully admit it's a bit of a clickbaity title. I've already done something like this with HBAR. I have a lot firmer of a conviction with HBAR than I do with Polkadot, but let me make the case and you be the judge. Forgive me. Okay, but before we dive on into this is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. I am not a financial advisor, and while I appreciate that so many of you are hopping in here who are not subscribed to this channel, you've got to hit that subscribe button. Price prediction videos every day at 6 a.m. and then other videos throughout the day. I'm trying as much as possible to keep up with this rapidly evolving crypto space, and I want you to keep up as well. And be sure to turn on that notification button so you do not miss a single thing. But okay, let's go ahead and dive on into this. So Polkadot. I have been in Polkadot for a while. I believed in the hype of Polkadot. I bought in December of 2020, which I fondly remember as throw a dart against a dartboard season. What do I mean by that? In other words, if you bought any cryptocurrency in December of 2020, you would have seen massive gains. And I bought Polkadot hoping for more gains, to be honest, than what I expected. I should have been paying much more attention to its market cap than I was. When I bought in, it was about $6. Its market cap was at $4 billion. What should you expect for a cryptocurrency that already has a market cap of $4 billion? You should not be expecting this to go to a $200 billion market cap. That's unrealistic. Polkadot peaked at $60 billion. The price peaked at $54 and change, and then went right back down to its previous price when I bought it in November of 2020. My opinion right now, cryptocurrencies in general should be higher than where they were in November of 2020 before the big bull run that we saw. And so Polkadot, since the time that I bought it, and when I compare it with other cryptocurrencies, it has been underperforming. There's no arguing that. This has been an underperforming cryptocurrency. And it's very frustrating because I love Polkadot fundamentally. And we've got to discern, like, what is going on with Polkadot, that it has been historically, just since its entire existence, underperforming other cryptos. Because here's the thing that has people so excited about Polkadot. If you were to look at top cryptos, this is from a tweet that I just saw this morning that was tweeted out yesterday, okay? But if you were to look at developer activity for the top cryptocurrencies, for every cryptocurrency, and just see how much work is being done, Polkadot is usually number 1 and number 2. And then look who's number 3 in this chart, Kusama. So it's like, yeah, lots of activity is going on with Polkadot, but there's two things that I would say as a rebuttal to that, because this is what's causing, in my opinion, a lot of really outlandish price predictions for Polkadot. So the first thing that I would say is happening is that we are seeing a lot of developer activity, but not a lot of developer growth. All right, they're not bringing in new developers. They're not bringing in a lot of new developers. And so I want to compare this to Solana. A big thing that got me really excited about buying Solana, and what I was talking about Solana throughout the bear market, it was $7. I was bullish on Solana. We saw Solana do a 15x. The thing that I was looking at was developer growth, not necessarily developer activity. Developer growth is important. So there's kind of a sunk cost fallacy with Polkadot, where, you know, they saw over 2022, Polkadot saw 2% developer growth. Solana saw 78% developer growth. Solana was number 1 in its developer growth. And so what's happening? Polkadot initially attracted a lot of developers, and it's like, hey, we're still developing. We're here. We're going to develop on Polkadot. But as far as bringing in new developers, they're not doing that. So I think that they're going to lag behind in many ways. But not only that, that's not the only concern that I have with Polkadot. So let's keep plowing along here. I'm not seeing growth. I'm not seeing growth in the network. I mean, you can say for this chart, yes, there's growth, but I mean, look at the active addresses. Look at how many active addresses there actually are. And I have a lot of charts, so if you think this is a good sign, fine. I'm seeing a bit of a downtrend here after rising up over a few years, but 21.58 thousand active addresses. Are there other comparisons? Well, I just made a video on Litecoin, published it 2 days ago, and what you would see if you were to compare Polkadot's active addresses to Litecoin's is you'd see about 1 million active addresses for Litecoin. And if you were to look at any other cryptocurrency, it's not easy to find this kind of data, this particular data, but if you were to look at any other cryptocurrency, any other top 20 crypto that has similar that has that information readily available, what you'd find is a lot more active addresses. If that's not convincing enough, let's keep going. Transaction count, not seeing a lot of growth. I hate it when this happens. This happens a lot where there's this big anomaly, and so it makes the chart look weird. But I mean, if you compare throughout in Polkadot's entire history, you're not really seeing much in terms of transactions. And then let's go on. Transaction volume, same deal. You're not seeing much in terms of growth. And so this, in my opinion, is the biggest tell when it comes to what can we expect for Polkadot moving forward. And so right now, Polkadot's market cap dominance is 0.5%. I know this chart says 1%. If you go to the actual website, I took a screenshot on the website, but what you'd see, this is 1% right here. This is 1.5%. This is 2%. So right now, Polkadot's market cap dominance is at 0.5%. And you can see its all-time high in market cap dominance was 2.17%. And so I know the rebuttal here. You're going to respond, well, Alex, we've been in a bear market, right? Well, somebody's got to have some kind of market cap dominance in bear market. And we've seen cryptocurrencies grow in market cap dominance throughout the bear market. And we've seen others just kind of go steadily downward. That is a tell to me. That's not, this is a particular metric that when you look at it, you should be looking to see, even throughout the bear market, has this been growing or shrinking? For Polkadot, their market cap dominance has been consistently going down. And so I cannot imagine a world as of right now where Polkadot's market cap dominance would go beyond 1% during euphoria. It's not in the cards. That's just my opinion. Maybe you think I'm crazy, but looking at a chart like this, we can see quite a bit of a downward trend, which is really frustrating because, again, I love Polkadot fundamentally, but I'm looking at the numbers and I'm not seeing what I want to see for a cryptocurrency that I would want to invest in. And so this is where I land, that perhaps we're going to see Polkadot peak at a 1% market cap dominance. And so what does that mean? That means Polkadot's going to hit a new all-time high in market cap, $70 billion. That's a 1% market cap dominance, assuming this is where I believe that the total crypto market cap is going to land, about $7 trillion. And so that's a 1% pie, that's $70 billion. But then we don't have, I forgot to put the circulating supply in here. It's okay. All right. Polkadot is just going up it's just going steadily up. They're adding about 130 million tokens to their supply every year. And so right now, the day that I'm making this video, they're at 1.32 billion tokens. So give it another year, 1.45 billion tokens. When's the peak of euphoria? Maybe late 2025, maybe before, maybe 2026. You never know. But I'm just going to stick with 1.45 billion tokens. That gives us 70 billion market cap divided by 1.5 billion tokens. That gives us a price of $48.28, which means, in my opinion, that Polkadot is not putting in a new all-time high for the next bull run. Okay, so it's currently at $6, $48. Maybe you should buy Polkadot. When it was at $3, I was saying that seems like a great price. There's lots of room to grow up. That's almost an 8x, 7x, something like that. Sure, how about that? I know a lot of you watching these videos, you want something more than that. And so if you're going to get a potential 7x with Polkadot, I would just stick with Bitcoin, even though it would probably not do a 7x from where it is today. But just the ups and downs of the markets, Bitcoin would be more stable in this situation, and you're not going to nail the top with Polkadot. Okay, so it's going to be a quick move up to $48.28 if we get there. All right, so I don't know if that was convincing or not to you, but I am open to lots of opinions here. So if you think this price target is ridiculous, give me the data. Tell me where I'm wrong. I am open-handed with this. If you think it's about right, let me know too. In the meantime, smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, all for the algorithm. Otherwise, I will see you in another video. Peace.